So I did not know what I was looking at first, but a quick trip to the comments taught me that this woman found this earring in the bed that she shares with her boyfriend. But they clearly do not fit her ears. Madness ensues in the comments. He knows whose it is. She left it there on purpose. Matter of fact, we go in full FBI. Scroll through his Facebook, see who has that earring. This one really stood out to me, though. No one will get more upset on this planet than a man who's being accused of doing something he absolutely did. Ask him. Like, I can think of one man who might get a little bit more upset, and it might be the guy who didn't do anything. I do agree with just asking him, though. So she makes an update video saying that she did ask him about it, and he has no idea. In part 3, her daughter actually says that it could be her friends because they just had a sleepover, but mom is really doubtful because she said that if it fell out, it wouldn't have the back in it. To me, though, this seemed like the most reasonable theory. Like, my first thought was that this looks like a kid's earring. In the next update, she says that in her heart and her soul, she knows that he didn't do anything, but expresses frustration that her phone has been logged out of the front door camera for a while. The comments absolutely freak out. Your front door camera just happens to log you out the same day you found out about the earring. Think about it. All right, so real quick, I have a background in computer science, but you don't need one to know that if you have one of these doorbell cameras, a simple software update will log you out. And a lot of people just forget, in fact, big businesses forget to log back in and reconfigure the thing. So it's probably just what happened here, hence the deafening silence from her to explain any more of this. But, you know, she had to keep that suspicion going for the views. In her final update, she says she knows he didn't cheat on her and it's back to regular programming. Except just kidding, because even though earlier she said in her heart and her soul she knew it was a coincidence, she makes a video saying she doesn't believe in coincidences. And then makes this one just following him around, filming him with the caption, "He knows he's on my radar, hashtag the culprit." Then another "just kidding, we're fine, he didn't cheat on me, I have coffee now" video for good measure. So then what was the point of all that? If you don't think he cheated on you, and I don't think he did either, why are the videos still up? How are you going to justify getting millions of people to think your man's a hoe and then just be like, anyway, back to normal? So I did ask directly if he knows about these TikToks, and she has not responded. Guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you don't think your partner is cheating on you, you don't have to convince millions of people that they are. Call it a life hack. Like, despite what the TikTok algorithm may feed you, you don't have to shit on your partner to make good content. I am a massive simp for TJ on my channel, and everybody knows it. Guys, your relationships are going to be a lot more joyful if people love your partner because of the way you talk about them, not the opposite. Trust me. I've said before that once you start publicly humiliating your partner online, you can't just unring that bell. Sometimes your actions have consequences, and as a real-life example, let's look at this Gabby Gab's laundry drama situation. Gabby's a creator who went viral recently after posting a series of videos documenting how she got sick of doing her husband's laundry, so she just stopped doing it. The husband, not used to this change, keeps forgetting to move his laundry out of the washer and into the dryer, and she's documenting all of this, including all of their back and forths over the course of days. And we quickly realize this is not some lighthearted joke because she literally says she's going to divorce him in June. The reactions are pretty mixed. Some people find it really relatable, and other people find it really unhealthy to be filming the decline of their marriage, and I'm in that camp. Then suddenly the videos disappear, and people are like, what happened? Did she just start doing his laundry again? Then, last night, we get an update.
They went snooping and found him and messaged him and showed him the videos, which he had no idea about.
You guys found him and sent him the videos, and of course he didn't know.
So I had already been planning on telling my husband about the videos anyways. I just wanted to wait a little while longer.
Wait until when? Until you had enough people who agreed with you so you could show him and be like, look how many people agree with me? Now get this.
So since my husband likes to stay very, very private, I thought it was just, how do I say? I guess kind of like an invasion of privacy, you know, with him being military.
Way to take zero accountability. She's literally trying to blame anyone else for the invasion of his privacy except for herself. Like, lady, you realize that the internet would have no videos to send to your husband if you did not make them. And he's a military, one of the most demanding and stressful jobs of all time. Okay, now we have to know what she does for a living. Oh my god, it's literally the worst case scenario. She does MLM. Pro tip, if anyone ever tries to make you a preferred client, that's their way of trying to add you to the pyramid. It's the same way marketers will be like, do you want to be our company's ambassador? And you're like, ooh, what's an ambassador? And they're like, we'll give you 10% off if you post a picture wearing our product. It's like, that's not an ambassador, that's a coupon. But anyway, I infrequently have no words. But the final part is so cringe.
But for the offended little boys out there, you thought you were gonna take me down? You didn't. Your girl's still here.
But they did take you down. You took your videos down. Like, it's not like anybody wanted to take you out forever. We just wanted you to recognize that these videos in particular were going to be harmful to your marriage, which I think you agree. Just let this be a lesson about airing your literal dirty laundry online, because like I said, once you publicly humiliate your partner, you can't just unring that bell, and sometimes you end up publicly humiliating yourself. Oh, we already have another one. No need for me to tell you what happened, though. They're really good at both getting caught and telling on themselves, so I'll let her tell it.
So as some of you might know, I posted a video on TikTok titled Getting Revenge on My Boyfriend, with the backstory being that he went to the pub to watch the football and he just didn't come back.
So really quick, I find it very disingenuous that she says in all of her videos that he just didn't come back from the pub, as if he's some dad who just went out to get cigarettes one day, because he definitely came back that night. It just wasn't as early as she thought. In fact, he was there the next morning for them to talk about it, which is when he suggested that she go out so that he can watch the kids to make up for it, but he did make the fatal mistake of suggesting she go out grocery shopping instead of anything else. A lot of people don't know this, but accidentally suggesting a chore as a leisure activity to a woman is actually a leading cause of death in men over 45. But anyway, here's what she chose to do about it.
And I got revenge by taking his card and buying a swimsuit and going to the spa instead of going to the supermarket when I said I was.
So she lies about where she's going, ignores him entirely when he tries to check on her, misappropriates his funds, and posts all of this on the internet for 2.5 million viewers to watch, liking and engaging with such comments as, "Major red flag alert, I'd just upgrade my man, to be honest." With her even threatening he'll only realize when it's too late. Could you imagine how traumatized she would feel if he uploaded a video where a bunch of dudes were talking about how trash she was and how he should just upgrade? And then leaving up a comment about how he'll only learn when it's too late? You're basically implying that you're going to leave him and your 3 children over this. That's a very serious threat to a man. You can't just throw that around. And so, of course, to no one's surprise,
The TikTok did cause a little bit of tension,
oh, did it?
as it naturally would when you're getting those sort of comments that are just telling you to, like, break up with your boyfriend and he ain't shit.
And it's the laughing at that for me, because I guarantee that if it was her man laughing at the reaction of thousands of strangers saying she ain't shit, she would be deeply unimpressed. Well, girlfriend, I really hope you mean that, because regardless of the reasons for the frustration behind the actions that you took, you still annihilated every security that he felt with you, and it's still on you to repair that trust now. Because none of this had to make it to TikTok. And I know this because in your update video, when you told him about your little spa day, he didn't mind. He didn't mind how you ended up spending that day because he was genuinely trying to help you and find a solution for the issue. The problem was when you decided to publicly humiliate him and continue to leave videos up where strangers are dragging him into oblivion. She says she plans on doing it all again, minus the public shaming part, and I hope she does. We should all be helping our partners get out of the house and away from the kids for a little bit. But if you obliterate your partner's trust in you because likes and clout are worth more to you than their respect, then you won't have a partner to help you with that. I do not know why so many people think it's chill to absolutely trash their partner from anywhere to thousands to millions of people online and then expect to have a healthy relationship afterward, but here we go again. Oh, husband pissed her off. What's gonna happen? She's got the boat keys. All right, now that's the only context we get. Now, keeping in mind that that is the only context we have yet, these are some of the comments. Now put the keys back where he usually puts them, so it'll still be his fault all along. Really couldn't say it better than this commenter who simply says, gaslighting, lovely. But look at all the yes queens on this. And this is why we all have trust issues. This commenter implies that he's cheating, which liked by creator? As if she believes he's out there cheating on her, but spoiler alert, in her update video, she says that he's going out with his son, so unless he's cheating on her with his own son, I don't know why she'd be implying this. As a happily divorced woman, I support this behavior. Liked by creator. These women joke about divorce like it's a Laffy Taffy rapper, dude. It's all funny till your husbands make this joke. Ooh, this is the petty shit I like. I turn off the Wi-Fi when my husband pisses me off and he goes in the other room to watch Netflix. I used to hide my ex's debit card. All liked by creator. But there's no way she's the problem. So obviously this dude is getting fucking dragged. So what did he do? Have no fear. As they always do, she uploaded a part 2. Feel free to go watch the video yourself. I'm positive she won't delete it. But in the video, she basically says, On Mother's Day, he basically spent all day installing a trolling motor onto their boat instead of doing anything with her or the kids. Absolutely understandable thing to be upset about. She also mentions that sometime after that, she woke him up in the middle of the night to take care of the baby, and he was cranky about it, so, criminal offense, I guess. I mean, you know how us moms are so joyful when we get woken up in the middle of the night. Why can't Ben be more like us? So her big revenge is obviously that she takes the keys to the boat when he's trying to go out on a day trip with his oldest son. Side note, she's the one who uses the language his oldest son, which means that it's not her biological child, which means that she doesn't really give a crap that she's not only ruining her husband's day, but she's ruining his son's day as well, which gives me evil stepmom vibes. But to me, the taking of the keys pales in comparison to the harm of fanning the flames of some of these comments. I'm telling you right now that if my husband were to be liking some of these comments that I'm about to show you, I would be mortified. If he doesn't appreciate you, there's someone out there that will. Amen, sis. Yes, you know how when your husbands start acting up and we all just go out to the better man tree and we go pick a better man who has no flaws and is exactly how we want them. Easy peasy. Sounds like creator's ready to be single, which I hope she means that. And this one hurt me. You deserve a king, not the jester. Just straight up saying her man's a clown. All I'm saying is if you're gonna do all of this and dog him so hard to all these people saying you're gonna leave him, you better leave him. If you think this is what love looks like, you better leave him, because if you stay, you both lose.